Yo, hope everyone's well. Have a good trading week. This video, I'm going to be showing you a trade setup using my trading strategy. Shout out to RCT for using his concepts. I'm using the 15-minute, 5-minute time frame to gain a session bias, and then going into the 1 minute and seconds time frame to find an entry. I usually use this from the Nasdaq, but you can use it for anything. And because the market's been a little bit slow, I'm just keeping my mind sharp and just finding um, more setups. So even if I didn't take this trade, by the way, and I'll explain why in a minute. So I think it's about over here. So this was yesterday's Wednesday the 11th. Go on to the 5 minute time frame. So you can 5 minute, 15 minute, you can combine them, or you just use one time frame. For this one, I just used the 5 minute. So I want to see just multiple PD arrays get respected, which would give me a strong confluence or like confidence in where price wants to run to. So straight away, prices around this sell side here. Okay, so prices around the sell side, and then it's ran up higher. So this is here. This is a bullish order block because it's a change in state delivery. Okay, so bullish order blocks have been respected here multiple times. There's a BISI here, or there could be a BISI start creating here, and I want to see a BISI get respected. So a BISI is a buy-side imbalance, sell-side inefficiency. Okay, and if you guys don't really know what I'm talking about, then you should just spend a lot more time watching ICT. It's free videos. Um, so we've seen it run lower, back into the bullish order block, back into the BISI, and we've had this closure just above the high, or just on the high and above the BISI, right? So this closure candle here at 11:25, which is actually 11:30, is the confluence or the confirmation that I want to see price run higher, right? So looking for where price wants to go to. Well, people have sold this up here, right? So people have sold it here. It bounced up here. It's made resistance here. So people think there's resistance. They draw like a box like that. Okay, so this is where they put their stops. So that is where we could put our target, right? Because that's what the market's doing. It's targeting the stops of retail traders. So at that 25 candle, which is 30 candle, let's go into the 1 minute time frame because we want to find out. We want to get lower and lower and try and get a precise entry, right? So 1 minute time frame, we got to wait for that candle there, and that candle right there is the trigger point because that was the closure of the 5, if that makes any sense. So now I'm looking at the time frames. This is real life. So this candle, these two candles here, ran lower, ran back into this BISI and changed the state of delivery, right? So this is the bullish order block. Right, I'm going to delete everything else just to make it cleaner for you guys. So this is the bullish order block here. I want to see price run back into that, and then I'm going to go on the second time frame and try and find you an entry, right? So it's traded away. Let's come back in. Let's go down to the 5. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a lot easier trading on a trading view platform, and you can literally just press the button to buy or sell. That's why I prefer trading futures using the second time frame. On the 1 minute time frame, it's a lot easier for just to put it in on MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, whatever platform you use. So now on seconds time frame, I want to look for a breaker and a fair value gap inside the order block. So at the minute, we've seen a high, then a high there. Okay, so high, low, high, low, low. I want to wait for a high. Sorry. So basically, what I'm saying is, I want to see a lower low, then a high for the bullish breaker, right? So we've seen a low there, a lower low. Then so I wait for this high to get broken here. So if it doesn't, then it makes a low, and it makes a high, then it'd be that breaker. But so there, okay. So after it takes that high there, now, so low, high. This is the candle that breaks the low there. So okay, so people bought this, they've been taken out. So this candle here is the bullish breaker, right? Is there a fair value gap inside the breaker? Yes, there is. There's one here. Okay, so this would be our entry here, and our stop just below that low there. Okay, so let's see if we get tagged in. We do. Okay, so now our first target is that high here. I know the risk to reward is crazy, And you can obviously tray your stops. You can take partials there, there, multiple other partials. Looking on the 15 quickly. So that equal highs here on the 5 minute. There's a SIBI here. Okay, so a strong draw liquidity is if there's an inefficiency above price or below price, depending on if you're selling or buying. So let's just get the midpoint of that, which is there. So you can get the midpoint. Let me actually. The midpoint, you can get the 25, you can get the 75. But yeah, let's go back into the 5. I know it's a crazy risk to reward, but if you guys held this, then it'd be pretty crazy. That's what happens when you go such a precise entry time frame. So like the second time frame, you get some pretty precise entries. So first target was obviously that 5 minute buy side. Oh no, sorry, the 5 seconds here. Okay, and what we want to be doing, let's go into the 15 seconds, right, is if you're looking to the left, if you think about the sell side of the curve to the buy side of the curve, right, if this makes, hopefully this makes sense for you guys, but you can use the opposite PD arrays for like stepping stones. So what I'm trying to say is here is a SIBI, right, because people are selling this. You want to see this act as an inversion fair value gap, which would give you a stronger confirmation to hold price, right? So you see there, price is tapped into that SIBI. Okay, I want to see price break above this, act as support, like a stepping stone if you're trying to climb this mountain, as RCT says. You're trying to climb this mountain, you just need help, like another stepping stone. And once it shows support, then I'll be even more confident to hold this trade, right? So let's see if it does. There, look at that. Get the midpoint, straight to the midpoint there, which is another confluence. So yeah, I'll just be confident holding this trade, and straight to the 5 minute buy side. I think that is that 5 minute high, and then the next target would be the midpoint of the SIBI, which does end up hitting. There, okay, so look at that, shows resistance here, drops lower, manipulates people to go short, and what's it done? Ran it higher, and then, yeah, ends up going lower then. But you can see to the left again, there could be multiple inversion fair value gaps. Let's see this one here. Look at that there. It doesn't actually tap into that there, but taps into it, pulls lower, breaks above, just misses that there, and starts trading up higher. The reason why I wouldn't have gotten into this trade is because the time. So the time is 11:25. I'll try and trade between 7 AM and 10 AM, or 7 AM to 11 AM, which is the New York kill zone. However, some trades, there's some nice setups between the other hours, like 11:30 and stuff like that, or even like 5 AM New York time. But yeah, I've got to just try and stick to my strict rules. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Shout out to RCT. If you've got any questions or anything like that, just leave a comment below. Hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. My next one would actually be a video of me showing you why I took this trade here. So shorted this from here down into these lows using the 1 hour time frame for a buy. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Be safe.